In the heart of a dense, foreboding forest, a narrow road wound its way through the wilderness. It was a place where even the bravest travelers hesitated to venture, except for a group of 5 friends who sought adventure on a camping trip. Greg, Sarah, Mike, Lisa, and Tom had known each other for years, and they relished the idea of leaving the city behind for a weekend of roughing it in the woods. The drive to the campsite was already eerie, as the tall trees loomed overhead, casting elongated shadows that seemed to reach out to the road. The only sound was the crunch of gravel under their tires and the occasional hoot of an owl. The sense of isolation grew as the forest closed in on them, and they felt like they were the only souls in the world. Their laughter and chatter provided a brief reprieve from the unease, but as night fell, the woods took on an entirely different character. It was then that they began to hear it, a haunting melody that seemed to emanate from nowhere and everywhere at once. Sarah, with a shiver down her spine, noticed a strange figure on the road ahead. Greg slowed the car, and the friends peered out of the windows. The figure was a woman, draped in a long, tattered white dress, her hair obscuring her face. She walked with an eerie grace, her bare feet barely making a sound on the road. Panic set in as they realized she was walking toward them. "Keep driving," Mike urged, his voice trembling. But Greg, ever the curious one, stopped the car and rolled down his window. "Hey, are you okay? Do you need help?" The woman stopped and slowly turned her head towards them, her face hidden in the darkness. A soft, guttural moan escaped her lips, and then she began to approach the car with an unnatural speed. In a panic, Greg floored the gas pedal, and the car shot forward. The woman's eyes, now visible, glowed an eerie shade of red. Her wails grew louder, echoing through the forest. The friends were engulfed in fear and desperately searched for a way out of the forest. The road seemed to stretch endlessly, and they couldn't escape the ghostly presence. Their GPS lost signal, and the dense trees blocked out the moonlight, making it nearly impossible to navigate. The haunting melody intensified, ringing in their ears. Shadows moved just beyond the reach of their headlights, and whispers filled the car, speaking of torment and despair. Lisa turned around, her eyes wide with terror. "She's inside the car!" she cried. The friends screamed as they saw the woman, now translucent, sitting in the back seat, her eyes locked onto them with malevolent intent. Tom swerved the car wildly, trying to shake her loose, but she remained undeterred by the chaos. Finally, they spotted a small clearing ahead with a flickering campfire. Greg floored the gas pedal one last time, and the car burst into the clearing. The woman screamed, her form dissipating into the night. The friends stumbled out of the car, shaken and trembling. They spent the night by the campfire, trying to shake off the horrors they had witnessed. When the sun finally rose, they packed their things and drove away, leaving the cursed road and the forest behind. But the memory of that haunting night would forever linger in their minds, a chilling reminder that some roads and some places are better left unexplored. The forest had claimed a piece of their souls, and they knew they would never truly escape the haunting presence that had pursued them on that fateful camping trip.